I've got to show it to you because it's the most disgusting thing I've seen online in a long time. RuPaul's drag show. Mm-hmm. You saw this? Mm-hmm. Some nutcase who calls herself a trans man, which means fake man. Just substitute in fake for trans and you'll always know what you're dealing with. Trans man is a fake man, a real woman masquerading as a man. Decided to go in this drag show with with an outfit that had fake breasts. Keep in mind, this woman actually at one point had actual breasts being cut off of her. She's walking down look at this. This is so disgusting and misogynistic. In her bag are fake bloody breasts. Walking down. This is the most disgusting, misogynistic, hateful thing I have ever seen. And it was on Paramount Plus and normalized and praised. Do we have the shot of them praising? Watch.
Up next, got Mick. Now starring in X-Plant 2, Electric Boogaloo.
This look is something I have been wanting to do for so long because top surgery absolutely changed my life. So I molded my arms. They're wrapping around me with scalpels. I have Swarovski crystal blood. I have a ponytail. And I have 2 Swarovski crystal tits in a bag. It is everything.
That's so fierce.
It's so gorgeous.
I love it. Oh my God. Way to glamorize violence against women. The chopping off of female body parts. Got Mick? You're disgusting. RuPaul, your entire show is filthy, and you owe all of womankind an apology. That is the gnarliest thing I have ever had to see on television. Paramount Plus. Do you believe this shit?
Swarovski blood. I mean, there are a lot of women who suffer with that feeling of dysphoria in their body. And dysphoria, I mean, the goal of treating dysphoria is to make you feel at harmony with your body again. The blood and the slicing, that's not what that is. That's not what that is. That's disgusting.
It's like celebration of mutilation and self-harm that young daughters who think the RuPaul drag queen show would be fun just as you're channel surfing, you've got to see chopped up boobs being swung around and a panel of men dressed as women saying, gorgeous, right on.
The thing that's disturbing and upsetting, but the thing that is, I think, harmful about that is that, like, gender dysphoria is not normal. It's a like minority thing, and we don't try to normalize anorexia or anything else or addiction and parade it on runways to be celebrated. Like, we say these things are diseases to be treated. We don't say this is beautiful and we should make fashion around it. And the fashion world has been rightfully criticized for propping up and celebrating things that cause harm to women's health, such as overly thin bodies, and is correcting for that at the same time that they're like propping up something else that is harmful.
Can you imagine?
And trying to suggest that it's normal. It's exactly the same thing. Like, being as thin as fashion models were is not normal for women. They shouldn't believe it, and neither is removing one's breasts.
Totally healthy breasts, by the way. Can you imagine what would happen if they had an anorexic walking down the runway holding like pounds of her fat that she had lipoed while she looks like she's on death's door? And then, or like an addict whose teeth had fallen out from all the drug use, like swinging her bags of teeth around, and everybody like, gorgeous, you go, girl. You hurt yourself just as much as you want. Do it all the way to the grave. We'll be here making money off of you and applauding the whole thing. This is a new low.
It's so light, too. I mean, the way that they act it's just beautiful. It's light. It's not a debate. There's nothing, you would never know that was controversial from that clip because it's on Paramount Plus. It's being sponsored by a major corporation. It's on one of the most popular shows. I mean, it's a comedy show, and that's not beautiful. It's not something, that's agony for people who experience it. So to treat it like it's a light and beautiful thing, it just goes to show that they really want people's bodies to be treated as widgets now. If you're unhappy with your breasts, you chop them off and you make a joke about it on a comedy show.
I lost my show at NBC because I said people used to wear these costumes where they would tint their skin and it wasn't treated as controversial. Roseanne got fired for her comment at ABC. She hosted the #1 show in all of television about Valerie Jarrett. And she says it's a case of racial misgendering because she thought Valerie Jarrett was white. This is totally fine. No one's going to lose their job for glamorizing violence against women, whether it's self-harm or otherwise imposed. And by the way, this is both. This is somebody choosing to chop off her healthy breasts and a surgeon willingly chopping off somebody's healthy body parts, and then a room full of men celebrating it like RuPaul, as if it's as normal as a daisy, like it's totally fine. Bring it on. And young girls sitting at home thinking this is something beautiful to be glamorized, the chopping off of healthy body parts. Fuck these people. I'm sorry, but this is depraved. There's something seriously wrong with this.
Swarovski blood. I cannot get over that. I mean, it is...
We reached out to Paramount Plus and said, do you stand behind this? Is this what you want children to be seeing as they watch your disgusting channel? Not surprisingly, they didn't get back to us.
Also, is this what you want Pride Month to be?
Right.
Is this the face of Pride Month? The body of Pride Month? Is this what is being celebrated?
That's how you're going to kick it out? That's what you're asking me to celebrate with your flag?
Right.
No,
Right.
is my answer.
Right.
Not happening. Being in debt is like sinking in quicksand. You're trapped. You feel helpless. And the harder you struggle, the deeper in debt you can get. If you are trapped in debt, let me throw you a lifeline. Done with Debt. Done with Debt has created a new strategy with one goal in mind, to get you out of debt quickly and permanently. Done with Debt stands between you and your bill collectors. Then they negotiate a plan to end your debt permanently, without bankruptcy and without loans. They can get you out of debt quickly and put more cash in your pocket monthly. But you need to contact Done with Debt right away because some debt solutions expire. It's easy to get started. Just go to donewithdebt.com and get a free consultation. You have nothing to lose. Talk with one of their experts about a strategy that will end your debt faster and easier than you thought possible. Visit donewithdebt.com. That's donewithdebt.com. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.